What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Neezy here. I want to say real quick, thank you for taking time out of your day to watch my video. And if you like what you see here, you want to see more, feel free to like, comment, subscribe for more videos. Can't do it without you guys, so thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy what you're about to see. With that being said, let's get into the video. Jigsaw. So Jigsaw is the latest movie to be entered into the Saw movie franchise. Remember that franchise? Pretty much the franchise that started the whole torture porn genre. It's back, but is it good? And I'm gonna say, guys, for me, I had a great time with this movie. As a longtime Saw fan, I watched this movie like, yes, this was good. I liked it. It was very refreshing. And I'm gonna say that if you are a fan of the Saw franchise, you can appreciate Jigsaw because I feel like it harkens back to what the original Saw movie was about. You know, before it became pretty much like, yeah, nothing but blood and guts and torture and how much blood can we throw at the screen? Cause traps and more traps. Traps are in this movie, but that's not the point of it. It's pretty much the mystery of like, oh, who is this new killer? Who's taking up John Kramer's role? I can see now. Yeah, and I like that about this movie. This movie does have a good mystery thriller element to it. It gets me guessing the whole time, like, okay, who is the new Jigsaw killer? Who is doing this shit? But the way the movie wraps up, the movie executes it all, I was just like, that was good. Liked it a lot. Look at the pros and cons. I believe that Jigsaw, if you are a fan of this franchise, go see this movie. You enjoy it. Here's why. All the acting in the movie, it's Saw actors, so you know they're not the best. I don't know the name of any of the people in this movie, but I will say that they're passable. They're just there to do their job in a Saw movie. So there you go. Tobin Bell is in this movie. I'm not gonna tell you his role in it, but he is in this movie, and he's still creepy as hell with that deep voice. So still teaching people like, yeah, you need to value human life and don't be a shithead, or otherwise you'll find yourself locked up in a basement or something with a contraption on your head and chain you up. Talk about, do you want to play a game? Live or die, make your choice. On the movie takes place 10 years after John Kramer's death, so we'll say 10 years after Saw 3. I know it's hard to keep up, but it's after Saw 3. And now this new game is taking place somewhere, and now you got these 5 new victims, and it pretty much the police trying to find out, is there a copycat killer? Who the hell is now taking up John Kramer's legacy? Because John Kramer's been dead for 10 years, so who the hell is it? And then while you have our other 5 people who are in the game trying to escape and save their life, and you know how it goes from there. First movie, I will say that Tobin Bell is in this movie, and he is great to see again in his role. He was the one who is the face of the Saw franchise. So I'm glad he's back in this movie. He did a really good job of being, you know, being John Kramer. One of the biggest pros of the movie is that it is a mystery, I will say a mystery thriller like the first Saw movie was. We just had 2 people locked up in a basement, pretty much trying to figure out a way to get out of the situation that they're in. What this movie is more or less about, not like all convoluted and shit, like, oh, they're all connected. Gotta watch the other Saw movies to figure the shit out. And that is another pro in the movie. You do not have to watch the other Saw movies to know, like, what the hell's going on in this. Just know that John Kramer's been dead for 10 years and now there's somebody else doing his shit. So there you go. If you are a fan of Saw movie and you will watch this movie, there's like little Easter eggs, little nods. So like, oh, look at that trap. Oh, look at that. Remember that? Traps real quick. The traps in the movie, they're not a lot of them, but they are pretty, you know, subtle and simple base. Hey, but I will say the traps in this movie, they're rather not like super extravagant like they were in other movies. That it is a nice story element to it. Can't spoil it, but it is story related while they're not like over the top, crazy blood shooting out the screen shit. Right, not the torture porn shit that was the other Saw movies. And of course, the ending of the movie, I feel like it does have a nice twist in the end that makes me be like, oh shit, did not see that coming, because the movie, the way it executes itself, it's like, makes you think, is these people over here end up being this person over there, and you're like, oh, it was that person. Shit, didn't see that coming. Good going, movie. Usually in a horror movie, I can like pick apart, like, okay, it's obviously this person, or it's obviously this person, and the movie just throws left field. I'm like, good job. That's what's smart. But any call I guess about the movie, the fact that, like I said, if you're not a fan of this franchise, Jigsaw's not gonna win you over. It's nothing you haven't seen before, or other horror movies, other thriller movies have done what Jigsaw has done. But I will say, for the Jigsaw franchise, it's pretty good. I liked it. If you are expecting this over the top, like bloodbath and just like I said, blood shooting at the screen, it's not in it really. But you can come on. But at the end of the day, Jigsaw had a good time with the movie. Like I said, I don't care what the critics say. I don't care what nobody says. If you're a fan of this franchise, I'm a fan of this franchise. You walk out of it at least be like, I appreciate what they're going for. And it might not be the best in the franchise, but it definitely ain't the worst. So with that being said, I'm gonna say that Jigsaw for me is a 9 out of 10, which is worth buying on digital and Blu-ray. And guys, subscribe. Until next time.